Get ready, America, for this is the best of Destination Small Town, a Cluck TV production, featuring the shows that have taken Sweet Swine County by storm. The reality hit, The Real Housewives of Sweet Swine County, Sweet Swine's favorite music show, Backstage at the Commune, the tastefully done cooking segment, Cooking It Up with Betty, the always zany soap opera, As the Corn Grows, and of course, the wildly popular talk shows that share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. Which shows will you be seeing today? Stay tuned and find out right after the break.
Get ready, because just when you thought you'd gotten the cockleburs out of your overalls, they're now on TV. That's right. This is one weed you won't want to pull. The Cocklebur Morning Show, with hosts who deliver a mix of news, entertainment, and information about the communities throughout our story country. Now on this station and the web.
This program has been made possible by the Swine Song Commune, where musicians, artists, and hippie types live together and share their passions. To learn more, visit the online magazine at sweetswinescoop.com.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swinetail Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of I Married a Swine by Destiny Disaster. Born in the Bronx, the youngest of 13 children, she learned how to fight for what she wanted at a very tender age. With stars in her eyes and a dream in her heart, she left home at 16 and set out to make it on the Big White Way. Undeterred by the competition, she found herself waiting tables at the Footlight Cafe in order to keep a roof over her head, when a chance meeting led to what she believed to be the love of her life. Boy, was she wrong. You can't judge a book by its cover, girls, and this guy's cover was every girl's fantasy. Rich, handsome, funny. That is, until she married the guy. What happened next? Well, you'll just have to buy the book. It's worth every penny in life lessons learned. She got out with her life, and next time she'll have her eyes wide open to what lies beneath. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of As the Corn Grows. Today we join Prairie Ann as she meets with Ronnie the Mole to discuss the results of his mission. Prairie Ann!
Shh, don't look at me.
Prairie Ann!
Don't pay any attention to me. Just pretend I'm not here.
Okay.
What did you find out about the boy that Mrs. Swanson gave up for adoption?
Oh, Prairie Ann, you wouldn't believe what I have to tell you.
I mean, what do you mean I'm not going to believe it?
Mary Anderson told Evelyn Johnson, who told Norma the waitress, who told me that Mrs. Swanson was an agent with the CIA.
CIA agent, you're right. I don't believe it.
Well, it's the gospel. It's the gospel. So I went digging around and I found out that Mrs. Swanson was seen leaving Lawyer Ed's office. So I tricked Lawyer Ed into telling me that Mrs. Swanson was in Russia with the CIA and had an affair with a handsome Russian KGB agent, and they had a love child. But on top of that, Aunt Ella promised Mrs. Swanson that she would find a loving home for that baby boy.
Oh, really, Ronnie?
Don't look at me!
Hey, Brianne. Hey, Ronnie.
Okay. Let's just say, for the sake of it, Mrs. Swanson had a Russian love child. Where's he now?
Well, Lawyer Ed got kind of huffy when he found out I tricked him into this lawyer-client privilege thing, so he clammed right up on me.
So that's it?
No. That didn't stop Ronnie the Mole. So I knew that I couldn't talk to Aunt Ella anymore. She's gone. So then I remembered Aunt Ella kept detailed journals. She wrote down everything she knew. And so when Katie left the house last Tuesday, I went snooping around, and there it was in black and white.
Where is he?
Oh, you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Ronnie P. Siley.
You're not going to believe this, but he's living right here in Sweet Swine County.
Giddy up! Sweet Swine County?
Sweet Swine County!
Okay, Ronnie, enough of the cat and mouse game. Who is it? Who is it?
Well, okay. It's Cousin John.
Cousin John!
Okay, Vladimir, what made you break your promise and come back here after all these years?
Listen, my dear, it was fate that had a hand in this intervention.
Listen, Vladdy, I am not the schoolgirl that you knew and remembered.
But to me you are.
Vladdy, your promise.
I know. I would rather have eaten nails than break my promise to you. The children have forced my hand in this manner.
Forced your hand?
Yes, after I supposedly died in Italy last year, Natasha found out that I'd send the bulk of my fortune to John Robert.
Well, how did you find him?
Oh, I am KGB, remember?
Yes. After you found him, why did you give him your fortune?
Well, Natasha and Boris, they have my family, my house, my love. I decided to send John Robert my fortune.
So that's why Natasha is here, looking for the family fortune.
Yes, so you see, I had to intervene.
Well, Mrs. Swanson, who is this?
Vladimir, my dear lady, Vladimir Cherchenkov. And you are?
Just leaving.
Hit me up again, Joe.
You got her, Ronnie.
Ronnie P. Silage? Well, yeah. Oh, I'm Ricky Ray Thompson, high school football quarterback. Ricky Ray, you old dog. Well, where you been? Well, I've been in Hawaii working on a pineapple farm by day, running the club circuit by night. Hawaii? Now what would possess you to leave paradise for the pastures of sweet swine? Well, it was lady trouble. Ooh, lady trouble. Ooh. Yeah, I tell you, I just can't seem to avoid it. Charm, I'm cursed, because charm just oozes out of every pore of my body. Oozes. I wish a little would ooze off me. There's this little lady I got my eyes on here, but she can't see me for Adam, can't see me for the forest, can't see me for the trees. Well, I'll tell you what, Ronnie, you're lucky. You ought to thank your lucky stars. I gotta beat them off with a stick. I'm telling you, it's just a terrible curse that I'm under. Count your lucky stars, Silage. Ooh, what's your secret? Oh, there's no secret. You just gotta know what a woman wants. Know what women want? No, there is not a man alive who knows what a woman wants. I do. You do? Yeah, it's no mystery. Hey, bartender, bring us another round, would you?
Sure thing, Ricky. Coming right up.
Don't be alarmed or anything, but I want you to kind of take a glance over your left shoulder and take a look at that woman in the black dress in the corner. Ooh. Yeah, do you see her? Yeah. Well, I'll bet you right now that I can go over and come back with her phone number in less than 30 seconds. Well, that's Carolyn the librarian, and she hasn't had a date in, well, let's face it, she has never had a date. Well, sit back and watch the master in action.
Well, there you are, big boy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Now wait a minute. Is she your cousin or something?
No, I told you before, Ronnie. I've never met her before in my life. I don't know the woman.
You are the master!
I'm telling you, I know I'm the master. They don't call me Rico Suave for nothing, Ronnie.
Well, can you teach me?
Well, I don't know. You're pretty raw.
Oh, please.
Well, I do need a job. How much would you pay me?
Hey, you?
Well, yeah, the bills don't pay themselves, and the want-ads in Sweet Swine County are kind of thin.
Well, now, just minute, you said you worked on a farm, right?
Mm-hmm. My whole life.
But you see here, now, Miss Katie, she lost 2 of her farm hands this week. Well, you know, Miss Katie, it's her way or the highway, okay? And they chose the highway. That's all there is to it. But you could start tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you I would. And I'll tell you what else. To thank you for helping me get this job, I'll teach you how to be a ladies' man.
Ooh, well, let's do her tomorrow. All right. Well, get out the disco ball and start playing the hustle. The Sweet Swine nightlife is about to heat up because Ricky Ray is back in town and he's about to teach Ronnie how to make himself irresistible to the fair sex. How's that gonna work out? I guess we'll find out after the break. Get ready, because now you can watch a full of fun daytime talk show that shares the latest and greatest news about the people, places, and events found all over our story country. The Women of Sweet Swine County, hosted by 3 sassy ladies that tell small town stories with big town attitude. Now, on this station and the web.
What's Cooking? A KLUK TV production, starring Abby Appetite, Lenny and Lola Leftover. Their destination, outside Sweet Swine County. Their purpose, to share their discoveries of the best cafes, restaurants, bakeries, supper clubs, and night spots. It all began when they realized food options in Sweet Swine County were limited. Now you can learn what they learned. With hundreds of food options. What's Cooking? In living color on the web.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tale Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of Earl Steps Out, My Story by Earl Silo. Born and raised in Sweet Swine County, he never saw any reason to leave. After all, what could be better than good old Splithoof? Oh, sure, he's considered going to Newport for the annual running of the Pigs Festival. And he said he does enjoy a good pig race now and again. But when it came right down to it, he just couldn't make himself get all gussied up and drive 10 miles to see some other farmer's pigs race. Then he met Cassidy Davis, and she convinced him that he needed to get out of Sweet Swine and step out. She held his hand, so to speak, which got him out of Sweet Swine, but into hot water with his best girl, Clarice. But that's a whole nother story. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Get ready, because our culinary expert and, dare we say, wine aficionado beyond belief, Betty Thompson, is preparing some tantalizing dishes for us on her show, Cooking It Up with Betty. In the midst of cooking, our dear old Betty does join her What's Cooking reporters traveling throughout our story country. Now, on this station and the web.
Lenny Leftover here, filing my latest report of What's Cooking. I and my fellow reporters have discovered incredible nightclubs and historic bars in small towns. Now you can learn what we've learned about nightlife options in small towns of the Midwest on CluckTV.com.
This program has been made possible by Purdue University, Sweet Swine County's Institute of Higher Learning, with 3 classroom trailers that can accommodate up to 9 students each. To learn more, visit sweetswinescoop.com.
Welcome back to As the Corn Grows. Now we join Boris as he arrives in Sweet Swine County to meet Natasha and formulate a plan to reclaim the rest of the Churchenko family fortune.
Boris, come in quickly. Did anyone see you come to the motel?
No, I wore my cloak of invisibility.
Oh, Boris, grow up. We have to be very careful not to tip our hand so that we don't lose out on the rest of our fortune.
The rest of our fortune?
Yes.
So, then you've talked this Aunt Minnie person out of her $1 million t-shirt then?
In a manner of speaking, yes, Boris. But I have a little story to tell you first.
Listen, after 6 hours on airplane, in between 2 6-month-old babies and an 80-year-old insurance agent, I'm in no mood for stories right now.
Oh, poor Boris. Well, please, I have news. I have very, very big news.
You've located the rest of it?
No, it's not that. It's bigger. It's much bigger news. Please sit.
I've spent 8 hours on airplanes sitting all day. I do not want to sit down. Why must you always make things so dramatic?
All right, Boris, if you're not going to sit down, I shall not be responsible if you keel over splat on the floor when I tell you what I'm about to tell you. Father is alive.
Alive? No. You are mistaken.
No, it is no mistake. I have seen him. I have talked to him. He is right here in Sweet Swine County.
What now? You think you're some type of medium, or what they call it around here, a ghost whisperer?
No, he's no ghost. He has returned from the dead to come here to intervene between me and John Robert Olson.
But why would he care about John Robert?
The key to that mystery is even more extraordinary. John Robert Olson is his son.
All right. No, I've heard enough. That is lie.
It is not a lie. Did you know that Father was a KGB agent?
Natasha, have you been getting enough sleep? This is all too unbelievable. Father, KGB agent? Ha! Laughable!
I am not laughing, Boris. Our father was a KGB agent. Not only that, there is a woman here in Sweet Swine County, one Mrs. Swanson, who was with the CIA in the 1950s. They fell in love and they had a child together.
Okay, I play along. Father and a KGB agent. He dies in Italy last year, and now this week raised from dead and come back here?
Well, yes. I mean, no. Oh, I'm so confused.
You are confused.
Boris, it has been a horrible week. First, I mug a woman for her t-shirt. Then I find out that my father, our father, is not dead and was a KGB agent. And on top of all of that, he is the father of John Robert Olson, and that we have a half-brother who is an American.
Natasha, now just calm down.
Boris, I don't care about any of this. I just want back what belongs to us.
Oh, I agree, little sister. I agree.
Father must not know that you're here. And I have a plan to get back from John Robert that hidden microchip that he has done something with. And let me tell you what I'm going to do.
Oh, Dr. Cornell, it was just awful. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
When did this happen, Minnie?
Last night, I was walking home from Cluck and Pluck headquarters. Johnny made me work till 11 o'clock taking inventory. This is all his fault.
Now, Minnie, we've talked about this, haven't we? You have to take responsibility for your own action.
Listen, you, put this in your notebook and smoke it. This is all John Robert Olson's fault. I could have been killed. I just wish I could remember.
Minnie, I've got an idea. Let's try hypnosis. That might dislodge some of those memories you're looking for. Lie back down. Go ahead. Now close your eyes. All right, now just breathe in. Breathe out. Now just focus, concentrate on a safe place. Now just sink deeper and deeper into that bliss. Where are you now, Minnie?
I'm floating.
Good, good. Now I want to take you back to last night.
No, I don't want to go there.
It's all right. You're safe. In fact, you're invisible. The robber, he can't see you.
I'm invisible?
That's right. You're going to be able to watch it unfold, and he won't be able to see you. Now, I just want you to observe what happened and tell me, can you hear the robber's voice?
You said I'm invisible?
Yes, you are. You're perfectly safe.
I can hear his voice. He was a high talker.
High talker. Now, what do you mean by that?
You know, a man that talks in a high-pitched voice.
Okay. What else? Anything else about his voice?
He had an accent. It was kind of like a cross between a gangster and a Russian spy.
Tell me this, Minnie, how tall was he? What his voice, was it coming from above your head, from below? What can you remember?
The voice came from above my head. The robber was taller than me.
All right, Minnie, I'm gonna wake you up now. I'm gonna clap my hands. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna feel relaxed. You're gonna feel refreshed. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, listen you, when are we going to start this hypnosis mumbo jumbo? I'm not paying you $300 to take a nap on your couch.
A nap, Minnie? Maybe you'd be interested to know we've just cracked this case wide open.
So, Katie, it's D-Day. That note's due.
Yes, I am well aware that today is the date that Aunt Ella's note is due.
I think it's only fair to tell you, too, that my offer to purchase the farm, I've taken that off the table.
Okay, because you know what? I'm not thinking of selling.
Well, you do know how this works, right? If you don't pay the note off in full today, I can repossess the farm.
Yes, I'm aware of that, John, and I know that Aunt Ella used the farm as collateral for that $100,000 note with you, and that you wouldn't hesitate to take the farm back from me if I don't pay you back today.
Well, as long as we're clear, let's get down to brass tacks then.
Very well.
Oh, say you brought your sewing kit. You know, I got a button that came off here. Can you give me a hand with that?
I see. Well, I'm sorry I don't have time because I have a meeting in 10 minutes, as I was saying. So I think that this ought to cover it. The note that Aunt Ella had with you.
How did you get...
I'll tell you. You know, I prayed for divine intervention. And between Aunt Ella's spirit and Ronnie Philibus Silage, we found a fortune in this sewing basket buried in the back of her closet. And you know, I'm very lucky that New Year's Eve fire just didn't destroy this fortune.
Well, that was a stroke of luck. Say, did you want me to arrange to deposit the rest of that's in there?
No, that's okay. Don't trouble yourself. You know, I was thinking of investing it in a small TV station.
Well, but Katie, I own the only TV station in the Sweet Swine County, and I'm not really looking to sell KLUK.
I understand that, but you know, I have a feeling that your portfolio is going to be a little lighter by the end of today.
Katie, this little nest egg of yours, I think that's kind of gone to your head.
Well, you know, John, at the bottom of this basket and underneath all these other $100 bills, do you see all those? There was this little piece of paper that identifies Aunt Ella as the controlling interest in KLUK station.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap, huh? And when were you going to tell me of this little factoid?
It was an honest mistake, and Ella was always a silent partner.
However, I'm going to have quite a bit to say about the matter. In fact, I'm meeting with lawyer Ed, who has extensive expertise in corporate buyouts, and he has helped me structure a rather hostile takeover of the KLUK TV station.
Oh, come on, Katie, be reasonable. You can't possibly expect to run a farm and a TV station all by yourself.
Oh, really? Just watch me.
Well, the tables have turned. Will Cousin John have to start paying for cable? And will Katie take KLUK TV programming to a whole new level? Find out next time on As the Corn Grows! Get ready, because now you can see a late-night talk show filmed in front of a discerning yet agreeable studio audience. Split Hoof tonight. Cousin John and his incomparable sidekick, Earl Silo, interview a roster of guests who make appearances that you won't want to miss. Now on this station and the web.
Destination Small Town. A KLUK TV production. The challenge to share what's happening in small towns of the Midwest. The stories are real. The pace is swift. With tourists, celebrities, and reporters from Sweet Swine County, covering stories about businesses and points of interest. Destination Small Town in living color on the web.
Abby Appetite, head reporter for the What's Cooking team, taking a look at the new stories about dining options in the small towns of the Midwest. Main courses, entrees, appetizers, and daily specials, all in the small towns of the Midwest. And you see them all on clucktv.com. Hey, let's pick one out and go there together. Remember, you'll be traveling with an appetite. Abby Appetite.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publications, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tales Publication is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of The Sweet Swine Diaries, a collection of unauthorized biographies by Cassidy Davis, featuring a riveting collection of the exotic, neurotic, chaotic, and even psychotic stories about the lives of the Sweet Swine County ladies. Miss Davis is quoted as saying, "I have never seen so many single women with so many problems in my life. Enjoy." Each of these towns and their businesses are being considered to hold a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns and their businesses, visit DestinationSmallTown.com. This program has been made possible by The Daily Boar. This sometimes daily newspaper reports the news the residents of Sweet Swine County want to know. Also now featured online at SweetswineScoop.com.